Come get ready with me while breaking down a Bible verse with y'all. So today's verse comes from Luke chapter 10 verse 27. And to start off the fit, we're going to go with some beautiful selvage denim from Ditch. And in Luke chapter 10 verse 27, it states, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind. And love your neighbor as yourself." And just to give y'all a little bit of background on this verse, basically a man, they say an expert of law, comes up to Jesus and he's like, "What must I do to inherit eternal life? Like, what do I do to go to heaven," basically? And so then Jesus's response is that verse we just went over. But real quick, for my top layer, I'm gonna throw on the Stussy crew neck. And so after Jesus responds to this man telling him how to inherit eternal life, the man then questions the last part, loving your neighbor. He's like, "How do I do that?" So Jesus follows up with an entire story of what it actually looks like to love your neighbor as yourself. What Jesus says is a pretty famous story in the Bible. It's called the Good Samaritan. So basically this guy gets robbed, gets stripped of all his clothes, so he's beaten, he's bruised, he's hungry, he's probably about to die on the side of the road, right? There's three different people that come across this man on the side of the road. One of them is a priest who walks right by him, kind of scolds at him, and it's just kind of like, "Who is this dude? Like, he's a loser. I'm gonna mind my own business and carry on." And the second person is a man who comes from the exact same place that this man came from, and he does the same thing, scolds at him, walks right by. But then the third person that comes by is the Samaritan, and if y'all don't know what a Samaritan is, they were really not good people. And so the most unlikely person comes by and helps this man. He then picks him up off of the road and then takes him to shelter, gets him all cleaned up, and he genuinely helps him. Then real quick, I'm gonna throw on these Nike P6000s. So Jesus concludes this whole passage by asking the man which one of these three people was a neighbor to this poor man. And the guy goes, "The one that had mercy on him." And then so Jesus responds with, "Go and do likewise." Literal mic drop, right? And so this passage is such a beautiful reminder on how we're supposed to treat one another, how we're supposed to lay down our lives to serve others, to love others, and to love them as we love ourselves. Let's put some finishing touches on the fit real quick. But yeah, y'all, this is going to be the final fit. I just threw on a little bit of bling, and then this super tough hat from a brand called Jinjira that says "Rooted in Faith, Purpose Driven." So my challenge to you all today, myself included, is that when the opportunity presents itself, put our own selfishness to the side and pick up one another, be encouraging, uplifting, kind to one another, and to genuinely and truly love your neighbor as you love yourself. But comment down below if you have any questions and let me know what you think of the fit. I'll catch you on the next one. God bless and peace.